Mouse, Ray, and Rakai, and they knew my life was in danger.
Hi, Iron Mouse. It is so good to see you here.
And then I felt so uncomfortable.
All right, welcome to another video of Vtuber slander. I've been basically just seeing all this like stuff coming out about like all the issues that came out of the streamer awards and all the stuff that happened with Rakai and Ray and Iron Mouse and all this stuff, and I just wanted to like come in and like give my 2 cents on it, because it's quite insane the amount of people that have bandwagon and like jump on this train of like hatred towards either VTubers and people in the community, which is insane. Because like, sure, like after like a few years back and it started like gaining some traction, a lot of people either loved it. There has never been a neutral part in this, and like a lot of people have either expressed their either the like hatred or annoyingness for it. Like, for example, like I do it just because I'm lazy. I used to stream on Facecam here, and I used to make videos on Facecam. I used to do everything just myself, but it just due to like, you know, if you're like someone like me that's working Monday through Fridays or whatever days you're working, and you just don't want to be on camera, you can just use a model. And just it definitely, after like years of doing this stuff, I can definitely say, like, even if it's just like getting on camera, like just doing face cam normally, it is tiring, because like you don't want to look like shit. You don't want, you know, like there's a lot of things that like go in to just content creation, and this is just another way of doing it. And there's a million ways people can just do either no cam and just do voiceover or whatever. But besides that point, well, what I wanted to talk about is this whole like discourse of like the people like this idiot making fun of Iron Mouse without even knowing why she felt the way she felt during that whole situation at the streamer awards, or like people just basically jumping in the whole discourse of like how can she feel uncomfortable in that situation or whatnot. It doesn't matter. What matters is that there's so many like people just blatantly just completely not on, like, even making the smallest of efforts to just try to understand the whys, and they just either take a side. And it's like with everything, and nowadays, like if they see a TikTok of like something happening, it's just clips, they'll just take that and just use that as like the face value and just be like, yeah, like she's wrong, or she's stupid, or how can she feel like that, or whatever. But it's not just her. Obviously there's a lot of people in the whole situation with the burnt peanut of like, oh, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Like, people just don't like understand that it's not that complicated. It's just when it comes down to it, people are just trying to make their content. People are just trying to like live their lives and just do what they like, and they still get attacked for it, for like the dumbest things. But I like, it's been like constant, like every time I go into any social media, especially like Twitter, holy shit, if you go into Twitter right now, like that, like the amount of people that used to make fun of like VTubing, or even Iron Mouse herself, like it's double, triple, quadruple because of this situation, because they just take like the little small clips and they don't get the context, and that's a big issue, because then they harass, or like they jump on this bandwagon of like hatred towards like the VTubing community, or like the VTubers themselves. Even the other day, I know Jaden Animations like did her debut as a VTuber. People were like legit making the most stupidest fucking complaints about that she is addressing herself as like this or whatever. That's the whole gimmick. That's how it is. If you don't understand it, fucking read. Google is free. But like it's just insane. I didn't want to like make a whole thing about it, but like I wanted to like at least like express the amount of like frustration that sometimes like I go in and I'm just trying to like watch memes on TikTok or whatever, and all of a sudden you get like this dumb stupid person or the countless of person, the people or content creators that are just trying to make a quick buck on such a stupid situation. But at this point, what I've realized is that most of these people don't even fucking care about like understanding. They just want to make the content, try to make it blow up and get their money, and just call it, and then just move on to the other thing to just either make fun of or like be a fucking asshole about it. But it like at this point, like it's becoming like an issue, because like a lot of people are like getting like death threats and fucking stupid like shit for it, which is like, what the fuck? Like, are you trying to like dox people just because you don't like their content or you don't understand them? That's like the dumbest shit ever. But yeah, I don't want to like go in too long on this. I just basically just wanted to like say my piece and give my, you know, my thoughts on this whole Vtuber bullshit that's going on the social medias. Because like for me personally, like again, just doing like VTubing has definitely eased myself into like just making more content or streaming more. Like there's some days that I just didn't want to be on camera, and like I played with the idea for like years, up until like this year that I decided to just fully commit to it and just straight up just be a VTuber. But like holy shit, there's a lot of fucking dumb people that just wanna just hate just to hate. Just like shut the fuck up. Like you don't have to. Like everyone, the problem like right now that I'm seeing is that everyone wants to have a voice, but not everyone deserves to have a voice in the internet. Because let me tell you, there's some dumb motherfuckers out here spewing the most vile shit ever, just trying to like prove their point or bandwagon behind a point that they don't even understand or have even tried to understand or like read on, or even give it like a minute of their time to be like, oh okay, that's why. Like I've heard people like actually saying that like she was doing it for attention, that like get out of your house. She can't get out of her house, by the way. She's fucking sick. That's the whole point. That's why she's VTubing, because like she didn't have anything else to do, and she decided to actually like try to, you know, become this like VTuber model and like put out her content and just be happy and just like get like have fun with her friends online and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people that like either they just don't want to be on camera, and like I get it. There's this whole thing of like, yes, like there's a billion memes about it that like VTubers are like just 40-year-old man behind avatars. But it's like, come on man, like it's sure there's gotta be, but at the same time you can't. It's like with everything, you can't just say the same thing about like just IRL streamers and say like, oh yeah, they're all assholes that try to get content out of like strangers out in the public without their consent. So you can't just generalize, you know. Not all of them are like that, but it's the same thing. You can't reverse Uno this shit and just basically just call it how it is. Like, but whatever. Yeah, fuck this whole situation. Is so stupid. I still don't understand. I mean, I understand there's a lot of people are just fucking dumb or just assholes that just want to make a quick buck on the situation, but at the same time it's like, yeah, no, fuck them. But yeah, like and subscribe.